So I don't know if I'm going to share this on Facebook. I'm just recording this because I'm finding a strange problem. Well, not a problem, it's a strange situation. As most of you know, I have a metal plate and wires on the right side of my head here, forehead. It sits about right in here. And then the metal wires go up and around in my eyebrow. Well, this is all inside, okay? And holds the eye like you have for those vein things that holds it in the eye socket. Well, because of the car accident, they had to, because my eye came out of my head, they had to change and do everything different. So I have metal wires inside that kind of holds my whole eye scenario in my head, and it's connected to the metal plate. I was talking and sharing a post the other day about the 5G business that seems to be going everywhere in the United States and around the world, apparently. My concern is because they make it clear of this high frequency of microwave that it does, that it can cause a lot of problems with normal brains and people with pacemakers, etc. So I have a normal brain. I just have a metal plate and some wires. So my point is, back in 2001, Dartmouth did a big boo-boo. I had severe migraine issues, and they, not listening, thought that the kind of metal I have in my head wasn't going to be a problem for the MRI. Of course, if you read the sign at that place for the MRI, no metal whatsoever can be worn. That's why you have no rings and watches on, etc. So, them being the doctors, I allowed them to see what they could do. And so I went into that machine in 2001, and I didn't make it through the whole thing. And this was with me being under the influence of Valium, because I am kind of claustrophobic in that type of device. I mean, hello, have you ever been in one? Ooh. So anyway, I started having this burning pain that was like, feeling like, you know, when you burn your hand on a stove, that shooting, burning pain that you just automatically take your hand off it because it's hot, you're burnt, ow. And so here I am screaming in the machine about, you know, you're frying my brain. It felt like you were frying my brain. Get me out of here. You're going to kill me, you know. And they're like, oh, relax, Yvonne, you're fine. And apparently the images was coming up on their computer thing in the other room. And next minute, before I could even scream one more moment, they're like, hold on, we're taking you out right now. And I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad, because like, I can't take this anymore. This is worse than the migraine headache. And come to find out, I was right. I'm not even a doctor, but it was just called common sense. And it showed on their imaging that they were literally starting to fry my brain in this whole area where my metal plate is. So I'm like, wow. So they're like, yep, you shouldn't have been in there. We're very sorry. People told me later on, oh, you should have sued them. Really? Have you ever tried to sue a hospital and win? How many lawyers do they have? I mean, why even? You know, there's some things you just pick and choose your battles. So anyways, getting back to the 5G and why I'm doing this quick little video, and pardon my hair at the moment, I was starting to watch. I use a Wi-Fi connection for my laptop so I can be on YouTube and all these other things, because I'm one of those type of junkies, I guess. And so just a moment ago, before I decided to do this quick video, my left ear, you know how you get a ringing in your ear once in a while? Well, this was a uniquely different type of ringing. It was almost like when somebody's trying to chime a doorbell to where it's like a ding, 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 okay? Now, normally a ringing ear is a consistent little ring, you know, however you can make that sound. This, in my left ear, a few minutes ago, which is now funny because it stopped since I started recording this, so I'm just laughing at this moment. So I had this ding, ding, ding going on in my left ear, just sitting here as you see, on my couch. It's to a window. And of course, right outside my window, I have that new LED lighting type thing on the telephone pole that has this little blue knob that sits on top, which I'm assuming is for like the solar or whatever to make it so when it's dark, it turns on. Or is that blue knob something else? I'm not sure, but Claremont's loaded with the LED lights. You know, it works better, fine, it's brighter. My concern is, are we going to be having 5G in my town? And I can't wait to see and go to a city hall meeting about if I ever can try to find out, because I haven't heard anybody talking about it per se in this town. But I'm just wondering, because I know Boston, Mass., Manchester, New Hampshire, parts of Concord, parts of Springfield, Mass., Holyoke, a lot of these areas nearby New Hampshire, part of New Hampshire already has it, is already going 5G. I have some friends through Facebook, YouTube that I communicate with sometimes from Boston on news articles, and he was showing me, Richie from Boston was showing us all about his 5G, well, not his, but how it was all around by his apartment, that he literally moved because he said it was really too intense for him and his technology stuff that he had. And I thought that was quite strange because, again, he doesn't have no metal in his head. So if it's bothering his head where he was living, because it was right outside his house, his apartment, that he had to move, it kind of concerns me about myself. Like, after having that MRI experience I shouldn't have had, I'm wondering what's the 5G going to do to me? Is it going to start to fry my brain as well? And then I'll end up dead and not able to do a damn thing about it? I'm not sure, but I've been just paying attention to this. So if anybody that happens to know more about this 5G technology than what they're trying to put out there, and you can answer my question on that whole metal in the brain plate type thing, would it be, I would love to have a comment to be told, okay? If you don't know and you think I'm crazy, that's fine. I'd rather think I'm crazy too, to be assuming for nothing, but I'm also quite being concerned because my kids and I have all dealt with how I can change stations. You know how you have a radio station with your antenna on a boombox? If you put me near one, I end up making it turn from music to static. So my kids and I always used to laugh, and we used to make their friends get shocked because their friends wouldn't know at the time, and we would just play a little gig on, you know, playing some music, and then have me walk and sit nearby the boombox, and then everybody would be like, where's the music? Why is it all staticky? And then I'd go get up and walk away, and then there's the music again, all clear. And they'd be like, huh? And then I'd go back, and then it would happen all over again. So it would be like, haha, I did that. And yeah, I can also interfere with the beeping at the darn courthouse and everything else. It's quite unique. And then trying to explain, sir, I have a metal plate. So, you know, they'll be like, sure you do. Well, do you see any metal on me anywhere else? No, it's in my head. So with that being said, I am quite concerned about the 5G network. If it does start to come around here, and if I do start to develop some issues, mark my word, I will be running for the hills. If I have to camp out in the damn woods where there's no electricity, so be it. Might have to, I don't know. But I'll be damned if 5G is going to fry my brain. That's not the way to go. I mean, we've all heard about electrocution, being electrocution for prisoners there, and how they have the thing over their head because the eyeballs, you know, fall out of their eye sockets, the whole 9 yards, because they're being fried. I really personally don't want to die that way. Okay, if I gotta die, no, I don't want to go like that. So that being said, I just wanted to share this little moment of curiosity. The the ringing or whatever that thing was going on has been done. It was very strange because I've had ringing in my left ears different times, but more of a ringing. This was not like a typical ringing, so I guess that's why I wanted to do this video. I don't know if I'll post it or not, but I just wanted to put it out there because with everything going on, God only knows what's going to happen next, right, folks? So I hope you all have a good day. It's pouring here in Claremont, New Hampshire. The weather, though, temperature-wise, is 46 degrees. It's that kind of dampy chill, though, because of the pouring rain. We've got flood watch going on. We've still got all this ice. So I'm hoping this rain doesn't make it turn over to freezing very soon with temperatures if they drop, because we're all going to be just sliding, never mind walking. So you all have a good day. And if you have any comments that you want to say about with 5G that you think I should know about, please, I'm all ears. Thanks. Peace out.